So I got a question recently. How I think about it is I'm just doing what I love, like what I feel fills my cup. That's what I'm putting my energy into. Everyone's saying, oh, you gotta pick a lane and stick at it and do this and do that. And like, that might apply to you, that might apply for them. Like Kendrick said, they're not like us. We're not the same. We're not cut from the same cloth. What's good for the goose, not good for the gander. I say that to say, I know myself. And for me, I do way better if I have multiple projects, if I'm working on multiple different things at once. If I limit myself and just focus in on one thing, it kind of does the opposite. Like I'll get bored of it and I'll leave it, So for myself, I know I need the stimulus of different projects to like focus on. My attention can bounce between it. And I don't know what it looks like from the outside. Like people might think I look stressed or whatever, but internally, I'm like fine. I don't know how to explain it, but internally I'm at peace because now I'm finally boom, 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 boom. I've got, because with different projects or different things that I'm working on, my focus might be divided or my attention might be divided or split between them, but it's easier for me to manage because I've allocated said attention, said thing. If I focus in on one project and try to finish one thing at a time, I'll get bored easily, I'll switch off and I'll not procrastinate, but I lose interest really quick if I'm just on one thing. So that's why I know for myself, just boom, 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 multiple. And I'm sitting here, I chose this tree, this kauri tree, because you look at when the Europeans first arrived in Aotearoa and look at what their export was, the main export aside from whale fat or whatever, it was kauri, it was gum, it was sap. And you look at the size of the trees, and then so think about that. There's these things called megafauna and megaflora. If you grew up here, you'll obviously know about the moa. You probably might know about that. What's the eagle, the massive eagle? I forgot the name. Do you see what I'm saying? Everything was giant and massive back then. There was a bigger scale of things back then. Why? Who knows? Maybe there was a different composition of gases in the atmosphere. Maybe there was more oxygen, so that's why things grew bigger. Who knows? The point I'm trying to make is there's more to history than we know or have been told or have been led to believe. And like I mentioned in my other previous videos, people see my videos and question the narratives they've been told and just start kind of thinking for themselves, and even just importantly just going after what they feel internally they should be doing. The way I believe and the way I look at life is that everyone says you only have one life, YOLO, you gotta live it, live your best life. 100% agree with that. We only have one life. But do you think you came here to be born, go to school, get a job, pay taxes, and die? We weren't put here to work. Each of us has a mission. If you believe, I don't know if you're spiritual or what, everyone has a talent, where everyone's been blessed with a gift. And if you ask me, if you don't share that with the world, you're gonna end up right back here. You're not getting into heaven. You're not elevating your consciousness. We're here to give. We're not here to keep. We're not here to take things. Once we leave this realm, we can't take anything. The only thing that goes with us is our energy. Energy never dies, so that carries on. You see what I'm saying? If you're out here giving your gifts or just, putting out into the world, you're giving out energy. That's a transaction. And what is a transaction? It's a give and a take. There's a duality or polarity or balance or a yin and a yang with everything. So what am I saying? When you give out your gift, the universe is going to give you a gift back, give you its gift back. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm getting at? And that leads me to that message I got. Pick a lane, niche down type of message. That's totally fine, but I feel like what I enjoy, I'm going after. What I feel like, what I want to do, that's what I'm going after. Everything else that comes along with that is just a byproduct, and it was meant to be. Mashallah.